He told her she's here, so he already did the right thing on that. He did the right thing on that.
Well, that's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna go grab your bag.
Good time. All right.
Do you have time?
Hello,
Gonna go grab
America.
your bag.
We are live. Match 5 of the 2024 ICC World Championship Candlepin.
Thank you.
We got a good one for you. Undefeated Mashalls in blue on the scoreboard. John Blaze leading off. Just got started before we were ready to press go. We are recording this. Blaze started things off with a pair of 9 Peter Pereira, lane 1, as we clear off the old names. Blaze converted on the spare. He's at 19 in the ball. Pereira came at ball 3 for the Hatchetmen on your right. Hatchetmen are going to be in red. That was an 8. Puts him at 18. Now the number 2 bowler. Yep. Chris Winiarz for the Hatchetmen. Setting up on lane 6 on your right. Yes. Chris connects. First spare for the Hatchetmen. Chuck DeRozier's throwing for the Mashalls. We just had Stevie Reno Sr. in a minute ago. We're going to be seeing Mike Poulin in a moment. Kevin Burns is with us. Go ahead.
Hey, well, what are you doing?
So what do we got? Number 3 slot for Hatchetman. Tell me, Sean.
Sean McDonald.
Oh, okay, yeah, Sean, the fisherman.
Yep. Yeah,
Dan Legge subbing for Cody 50.
Yep. No, he's on the.
Oh, Dan Legge be number 4.
Yeah,
he's a Hatchetman. I know that. I know better.
Okay.
But I didn't say it. Right? Dan Legge. And in the number 5 slot
is
oh, he's been tearing it up. I saw him come in as a sub last season in the Friday Night Pro League, and he's been putting up some big numbers. Interesting. How are we doing? Chucky made a spare in the second. I think he's at 19.
He's at 20 raw.
Chucky is?
Yep. When he is 14 after 1, 23 after 2.
What was that, man? Yeah, take the other half. I hit it.
What'd you say? 22?
There you go.
23 after 2. And he's open.
Oh, what a ball, Sean.
Okay. And Chucky. Okay, now the number 3 bowlers. Both teams are wearing red. We put the blue on the Mashalls. We're going to try not to call them what they call themselves.
Yeah.
Just in case you have small children dancing around and while you're looking at your YouTube. I don't know. It's a bit of an artifice, but the network we had a meeting of Paul Grant, Greg Guyard, myself, and we don't want to just throw that out there too many times. Mash Shells, they're undefeated though, man. They're 32-0 versus the Hatchetmen, 16-16.
It's amazing because
That was
I've been on the other side all week. Because it's amazing how that is. It even
that was a 10 for McDonald and 9 for Cody 50. Cody has an extra I in his name in his Facebook profile. I found out it's because Facebook wouldn't let him put 50 down as a name. So that's not a real name, that's a number. You can't be a number. Well, maybe some people want to be numbers. I'm a statistician. I always resent it when people say that you can't be a number. We're going to introduce Mike Poulin. And Kevin, can you let him come in? Mike Poulin. All right. Can you hear me? All right. Can you see the action? You might have to stand up. We're underway. Your son Steve volunteered, and I got a lot of work. We're just interviewing. And we're short-handed today because we're running 2 rigs. But this is Candlepin Match 5. Mash Shells.
Every Wednesday for a job.
Mash Shells. They're undefeated, 32-0 on the young season through the first 4. Hatchetmen are 16-16. And Mike, you can just tell us what do you see? Yeah. Dan Leggy on the right. Yep.
They're looking at 5 and 6.
5 and 6?
Yep, 5 and 6, right. Cody 50 ended up with he ended with a 9 in the first and a spare in the second. So he's at 19 through 2. Yep. So we've had some tough action over here. Not that many guys over 120. I know in your time that wouldn't have held for Worlds, would it? Tell us more about that. What teams were you on, Mike? Oh, the owner of the Lakeside. Oh. Oh, jeez. Canadians?
Yeah, we were the first team to lose.
But what kind of averages did the World's team members have?
All right, 50-50, $415, 005-111.
Both Jeff Champagne and Dan Leggy were at 19 after 2. Now we have our anchor bowlers, Matt Cici from Mash Shells on our left.
Team boys from yesterday. First match, A+, won them both, 679, 1925. And then Academy won the next 4.
Susie on the
Round 2 and round 3, they won both high single and high series. 642, 1838, 648, 1849. Also, guys, one more announcement. Please be respectful of the bowling alley and the equipment in the bowling alley. Please be respectful. Please be respectful of the equipment. If you are asked to leave, we will be supportive of that. Thank you.
That was a 10 for Hutchinson and a 9 for Susie. Susie, this is his home house. He works here. He's been he was our ACS Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour champion a couple of years ago. Put up a brilliant triple strike in the final string against Justin Waters in 2022. That's what I know him best for. In that same match, he made the 5-7-10 naked when he needed it. Oh, is it? Okay. They're doing a great. There aren't that many houses that have this many lanes that can host a Worlds. The Academy and Leda are the ones that have done it recently here. And there have been some great upgrades here. The seating areas, the computer system, the Cubica, the pins are new. We struggled with them for a couple of years. You know, the new pins. What do you, is that because they're sharp on the edges and you need to bang them up a little before they fall? I'm sorry, I dislike that. But it helps you make, sometimes when you have that 6-pack, you know, the 4 horsemen plus the 5, sometimes that comes back. I make it here a little more, like when I play the Easter Classic, but in general, I find the wood moving off. I have it resting up against the 5, but it moves off and it kills me. Yeah, there you go, please. Hutchinson at 20, and Van Susie at 18. Yeah, and you know, you've been watching, you know the format better than any of us. 8 points are on the line, 2 points for each string, 2 points for total. And like I was saying, Nationals, we're moving to our right as we see our first bowlers. You see Johnny Blaze on the right, rips through the head pin, leaves a 3-1 split. That's like a spread eagle minus 2 of the feathers. And we have Peter Pereira, looks like he poked out the 4 and 8. Good recovery ball, but he's going to have that for 10. And Blaze ends up taking 7. Blaze unfortunately had been on a fill. He had 2 on it. He had 2 on that fill, so 7 takes him right down. 28, 53. Pereira also at 28 without a mark. Blaze is a duck pin bowler. He throws that three pounder. Talking with a couple of his friends, he takes that ball out a little wide. Must be a lot of strain on that elbow, but he's able to dig it in. Good 39, 40 miles an hour on the speed gun here. Yeah, you want to shoot it? Mike Poulin, people. You shoot it when they're shooting. You see that gun? You got a trigger. You got a trigger. That's what you do when the ball's throwing. It's like a police gun. They're pretty expensive. I got that on Facebook Marketplace for $75. Both Pereira and Blaze ended up at 37 and 4th. It does, but if it's Blaze, that's Blaze. That's a Blaze speed. Maybe DeRozier can throw that fast too. Winier's is going to be closer to 30. Winier's is on our left. And also remember, if you point it wrong, you might get one of the Roman guys. DeRozier's was on a spare. DeRozier with a 1 fill there. And he closes that out for a 9. And a 9 for Winiarz. Winiarz I have at 32. And DeRozier's at 30 after 3. Some light fills coming. Blaze and DeRozier's had spares at the top for the Nationals. There's Jake the dog. In the back. All right, a Lambda leave. That's the 1, 2. I think that was the 1, 2, 4, 8. Didn't go for Chuck. Winiarz looking at the 4 horsemen plus the sleeper and the post. Boom! Wow. Great use bowler. Mailman. We have his score. As he takes 10, DeRozier's takes 9, he gets to 39, and Winiarz at 42 after 4. Cody 50 and Sean McDonald now will step up 50 on the right for the mash holes. The score, the way the score goes, watching at home, the scoreboard is on, shows the mash holes in red. Sorry, mash holes in blue on the left. And he's now moved as they will every 2 boxes when you switch. And 50. Okay, on the fill, that's 3. So he's at 22. McDonald, who had a spare in the second, takes 6 there. He's at 26. Hey, I had a question for Stevie Reno, and maybe you have an answer. He said he gave you an answer. I'll tell you what his was. Who was the best slow ball bowler in your Mike Poulin? Oh, I've heard that name. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. He was so smooth and steady. He wasn't slow, right? Now, Donovan, I heard that he had a philosophy. He wanted to leave pins out there. He didn't want to shove them all down in the pit or something like that, right? I think Mike Morin wrote about that in his book. Stevie said Staja. She was throwing at the end in the 18, 22 miles an hour, and keeping an average around 110. Station. I always wanted to make that as a station. Never had the pleasure of meeting. Oh no. Oh no. Did he do it? How do you function? Up in your chest. So Cody 50 ended up with 37 in the ball. In the fourth, Sean McDonald had 49. Our lead right now, unofficially, Hatchetmen by 17. 50 on a spare. Meanwhile, in the action here, Jeff Champagne had a spare in the third. 9 for Dan Legge. Okay. Steve, yeah. I met him last night at Applebee's. We've met before, but his teammate said he'd be good. He'd be a real good announcer. Champagne is 8 on the Phillies at 37 through 3. No spare for Legge there. Champagne for the spare. He leaves a 9. That's 46 in the fourth. Dan Legge from the South Shore, Massachusetts, takes 10. I have him at 38. Kevin Burns, can you please check our official score, see if we're keeping up. Kevin has the get up here.
I know.
Bob Lee with the Candlepin Bowling Network. Mike Poulin, the special guest star, regaling us. He's watching his son bowl to our left, but he's also helping out in commentary. Yeah. Here's Matt Susie, pulls it left, leads the four horsemen.
There you go, Joey. Go get it, bud.
187 to... Yeah, you're done on it. You're good.
Scores are confirmed. Thank you, Kevin Burns.
That's why I brought my computer.
Hutchinson had a spare in the third, but filled it with 3, didn't he? Yeah. And Susie had a 6 pounds. He's at 25 through 3. Kind of a pillow fight so far, Mike. You ever hear that term? I came from softball. That was like a 2-1 game. We call it a pillow fight in a softball. These guys, the Mashells are undefeated. That was a 5 for Hutchinson. I think he's at 38. And Matt Susie. Is 6? I mean, he had 2 in there. He ended up with an 8. He's at 33. How about the other way around? Who are the fastest pitchers of the day? The fastest. Oh. spare for Peter Pereira. He's a lefty. Oh, he's a righty. Who's the lefty? Oh, lefty was Flynn. Pete Flynn. Yeah, I met Peter.
Hey, you're great game too. Wasn't bad.
So John Blaze with the 8. He's at a 45 half. Peter Pereira had the spare. He's at 47 and a ball. Right here. And look at his ball. It's another 3 fill. Fills have been really disappointing. So Blaze has the 7-9. Wood in the middle of a little. I think you can play it up a tip. Oh, yeah. That's one of the best spares we've seen. Puts him at 55. And the ball one sits down in 6th. Chuck DeRosiers is the manager. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Out of Leda Lanes, and it is good. Whatever, the mash shells, whatever. They float up the bank, up the beach. That ended up being a 6 for Peter, correct? He's at 56. Their score, yeah, 224, 210. I'm missing 20 pins up here. Chris Winiard connects.
I gotta be a single mom. Dogs, you know. You guys have fun. I gotta priority.
He's at 52.
I would.
Rogers with the 8 is at 47. At the half. Pillow fight continues. Winiard's going to try to get his number up. That's a 4 fill for Winiard's. Oh, Chris's was a 10. That was not a full fill. He's at 52 through at the half. Chuck DeRosiers take 8, Winiard's a 9, and that puts Winiard's at 61, 1 over his box in the 6, and 55 through 6 to DeRosiers, Nationals cap. Remember, they're undefeated. I do not expect this to continue. John Blaze has shown some blazed a bit. We've seen all these guys throw better than this. Bob Lee with Mike Poulin and Kevin Burns. Match number 5. Choose up for ICC. Cody 50 on the fill. Misses the head pin, but gets a good mix that time. 7 on that one. He's at 44 through 4.
7 in the park.
Donald is open. 50 was a good ball, but neither the ball doesn't touch either the wood or the pin. Somebody jumped up into the hole. That's for 10. Donald, a champion, champion fisherman. All sport fishing, yeah, bass. I won't do it justice, but I know that he often goes away for the weekend and comes back with trophies. Oh, really? Yeah, Charlie Moore. Okay, all right. He's a great entrepreneur too. Other fishermen too, I assume. He's a freshwater. Yep. All right, McDonald on the 1-4-7-8. Pops it, and it goes. Spare there is one of our leading bowlers at 70 in the ball at the 6th. Can't pick up the spare. And another split. This for 10. Take 9. He'll sit down at 61. 6th. Ed? Oh. Now what's it? What? I mean, he's got to know a lot of things about the water. He's got to know a lot of things about the weather. There's things I don't know about. I'm going to embarrass myself talking about it. Really? Dan Leggy, light on the headband. Go ahead. Yeah. Dan Leggy for the Hatchetmen, for the spare. That was the 3-pin that toppled and threatened the 9-pin, but did not connect. Leggy for 10, 48. And that one's wide. Jeff Champagne takes a 7. He's 53. In the 5th, that's a half. We're halfway through the first of 3. Michael and Bob Lee. Updating them standings. What do you see, Kevin?
I'm doing the standings right now.
Who's leading?
Right now, lead it out.
Lead the mash shells, yeah?
After I'm done, you can go through.
Champagne, the 2-pinner. Leggy, wide right on his bid. Champagne, that's good. Hear the applause. 63. 6 and a ball. Leggy takes 8 and he'll sit down with 56. Something's wrong with my scoreboard. I apologize. The total in the game scores are obviously not matching up.
It should be 268 to 281 in favor of Hatchetmen.
That's
Blaze is at 55 and a ball.
It's actually
Chucky's at 56.
who's at 56?
Chucky.
Sure.
Thank you. Right? I'm still an asshole.
Anchor bowlers Joey Hutchinson and Matt Susan.
Blaze at 61. Yeah, you have to find up to there.
I have nowhere to live, so I chose that lifestyle.
43. That's at 43.
Right, as the bowlers switch sides now. Matt Susan sits on a spare at 53 after the 10 in the fifth. Joey Hutchinson. Spare 7 in the fifth. And a 9. Bombs away, baby, Peter Pereira. We're at 66. Blaze had another light fill, 2, and he takes a foul on that. Well, that was good. So that's going to be a 7. 64 in the 7th. He's had a couple marks, but he just hasn't filled them well. Beautiful 9 drop for Blaze to start on his first ball in the 8th. So Blaze with his third spare of 77 and a ball in the 8th. Pereira still on the fill. Takes 8. 84 through 6 complete. And a 10. So he's got himself up to 94. Five-pin lead for the Hatchetmen unofficially. They're looking for the first dent in the national record lead on national. Our score is not confirmed, however. 61. Pereira's at 84. That's where some of that is. 61. correctly. He's at 74. It's a little bit is this game, Mike. I gotta say, this is one of the better scores. For the Hatchetmen now delivering on lane 5 at the 3-1 almost. Well placed ball there. Got the side saddle triangle on the left. DeRogers takes 8. Winners at 81. Rogers at 72.
Hello.
23 is checked out. I'm missing one pin for the head. It says 80. No, that's 80. Now we are confirmed. Everything is right for the first time in a while.
The standards are up to date.
Cody 50 blasts through. Very accurate in that case, right? But no. Is there something you could do to avoid this? Is there such a thing as a kind of more rotation, more side spin, more? Okay. Thomas, yeah. I see. To get it almost like this, so it turns and spirals, it cuts through the wind, through those. Huh. Does that stabilize it too? Okay. Six, but I'm just going to get an update. 6 on the fill and a 10 for McDonald, a 10 for 50. Go ahead, Mike. Okay. Yeah. There's a counterintuitive thing too. If you move right, it doesn't make the ball go right. It makes the ball go left.
On this one series, how did you do series? Yeah, all right.
50 with the 9 drop and the spare. He's at 81 in the ball in the 8th, and Sean McDonald finished with an 8 in the 8th. He's at 94. So, Mike Poulin. So, a little advice on how to deal with your right, left. I've heard that once before. I can't say that I fully digest it. So when you're going right to left, some people move up and down, forward and backwards. Correct. And I don't really understand why that works, but they do it. Yeah. And some of the changes, they're talking like a board or less, right? Okay. Yeah. Jeff Champagne had a 5 fill there, so he's at 68.
5 is a 6 point. So
It's a 6 fill?
5 for the spear. 5 for the spear. And it's a 6 altogether. 74.
Okay, thank you.
And Leggy's at 64.
All right. We are up to date on the scoreboard. And we're starting to think about how to deal with a ball that's split. And footwork is really important. I'm surprised when I look back at a film how much different my footwork is. I'm not cycling in the same place, and that tells me I got a lot to work on just with that part. It seems like an easy part, but it's not.
Champagne got a strike.
Champagne had a strike. Dan Leggy on his 3rd ball here. Yeah. So that's an 8, and he's at 72. Hatchetmen came in at 500. They have a 30-pin lead here, but the marks are adding up. Mash holes on the left on your scoreboard have spares from John Blaze, 40-50, Jeff Champagne on a strike, and Susie. So that 31-pin lead is about to evaporate into something closer to single digits. That's what Stevie Reno was saying. Pro box, money box. Oh, bombs away, baby. Jeff Hutchinson. Joey Hutchinson, my son. 74 in the 7th. Susie. Got a 5 fill.
5 fill. And he has 1 call.
And that's for 10, right?
Yep.
Right.
It doesn't go up in this house.
Right, so that I was just saying that Hatchetman's lead was coming down, and then Hutchinson responded with a bomb.
It's still a gun.
Right, so Susie on the right. His team in the stripes is the mash hole. They're in blue on your scoreboard. Both teams wore red today. I can let you do something. Right, that's half his fill. He hopes like an 8 or 9. Better. Susie take an 8 at the 1. It's the 2-4.
I'm decent.
That's just a 6 fill on the strike, so 80. In the 7th. Both men bidding for 10s here. Susie waits for the ball. Susie's got a mohawk. I saw his son. His son had a mohawk too. That's going to be 8. Yeah. Oh, I saw that. I was like, what is he doing up there? Strike balls are magic, huh? Okay. Interesting. And did you always have the same ball, or did you have? There are a couple of guys. John Blaze uses a collection of different balls. Some of the guys out in Western Mass use different. Were they? Okay, but you switch all 4 together. You didn't have like one ball that was like your feather ball. We have that, a couple of guys. One of the guys on my team, Fendo Martin, is throwing a 2-5 ball just when he needs that extra.
I know, right?
Richie Myrick does that also. Yeah, I thought. I heard Tommy also used to throw 2-5s. That's what his friend told me. Yeah. 3 fill for Blaze. Those fills from John Blaze are not anything he wants to write home about. I think he's been a 2. He's had a 2, and a 3.
A 7 from Pete Pereira.
So far undefeated this match.
Pereira takes a 7. He's at 91.
Good start, yeah.
Blaze at 8. He's at 85. Pereira. Blaze misses his target. John is one of the good young ones. He threw a 200 at the world's singles competition. I'll say 2020.
10 for Pete.
10 for Pete. Oh shoot! Oh, I heard that. I've heard that. Blaze ended up with tough series for three marks. He threw a 3-mark 90, Mike. There we have Chris Winiarz on the right. We're in the final 8 here. Holding on to a 31-pin lead. Yeah, the score. It's 30. 30 or 31, whatever. Check the Rogers. Punches through on the right side. Had an ocean ball from Winiarz. Gets it back on the head pin. Great one. That's a spare. Keeps hope alive. The Nationals trying to protect their undefeated season. Stevie Renault was saying they're going after our record. He said it was just like that one in 90. How about that Chuck DeRozier's coming through when he needs it. Now we're going to have a match. Strike in the 10th against Winiarz's spread eagle. Still working on 5 pins with his third ball. Hard luck there. You get the 1-2 on the first one. Good 9 out of that. So that was a 99 for Winiarz. And a 100 for Peter Pereira. That's where the difference is in our score. The official scorecard has him at a 100. I don't know what. Rogers gets the head pin, leaves a little 3-1 with Wood to help, still in the fill. He's got the lead down to 22 and counting. How about 19? That's under 20. Magic number. So 101. No? Get a spare in it. That ended up being a 111 for the Rogers there. So 10 fill, and then on that he put 9. So 111 brings that lead down to single digits. Mike? They've been back playing with pillows. Now they just took out a couple hammers.
I know, he could, but like...
They're starting to hit it. Oh, McDonald. That's for the Hatchetmen. He's at 104. Lead is down to 9. 50. Got the 189. We're getting bowlers in the way of the pin cast. Yeah. Fontaine and Susie in the way right now. I'm going to ask them in between matches. That is a 6. Tough 6 for Susie. We started with a 189. And it's for 50. So he ended up with usually it's just a 119 with a 2 fill. Got up to 83. 6 puts him up to 89. And McDonald with a strike on spare. 114 for 9 complete. 124 and a ball for the Fishermen. Spare for 50.
Yep.
All right. Gloves are coming off now, or they? On the first.
105.
And in the 11th rack, 105 for 50. And a 9 for McDonald. That's going to be a 133 for McDonald. Heroics in the last 2.
1-8.
A little bit of French. So,
Shit.
Scores are confirmed. It's a 20. Lead is back to 24 for the Hatchetmen and McDonald's. Great play. Jeff Champagne was in the bonus for those 6 though, so that'll get the lead back under 20 to 18. No luck there. A pair of 9s for the cleanup bowlers, number 4. Bob Lee and Kevin Burns from match number 5. We're recording this on November 6th. Second day of ICC World Championship 2024.
Jeff should be at 100 even.
Jeff should be at 100 even.
Even if
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
something near Seabrook, like Amesbury, Newburyport area, we can always go that way. That way, even if they
108 for Jeff.
Scores have been checked now.
And 90 for Dan. 90 for Dan, 108.
Alright, puts us down to the last 2 here. 18 pin lead. I see there's a 15 pin lead on their board, but
Yeah, it's 18.
Like even if you wanted to go back, or if you don't want to, just figure something out. There's got to be places in the world that are pretty damn good.
great comeback, but can't take out the headband. The spare for Hutchinson? 10 for Hutchinson.
And for Joey. Yeah, 9 from that.
85 for Susie. It's Hatchetmen just need to make it through here. Susie on the last box is going to need heroics. Double straight. He's off the headpin. Gets it. Oh, takes out the 4, 2, and 1 in that order from behind. Hutchinson leaves 3 standing with his second ball. Nope. That's going to do it to Hatchet. We're going to break the string. Math holes will fall to 32 and 2. And they're just going to barely clear 500. This is uncharacteristic scoring here on lanes 5 and 6. Check on the official scores though. Before we move on to the second game, something's going on with the scoreboard. I gotta say. Susie.
513 to 526.
All right, what did Susie end up with, and what did Hutchinson end up
95.
with? 95 for Susie, and
104.
okay, and so final score 526 to 509. Is that right?
Yep. Should be 513.
I don't know what the difference is. 90, 111.
108.
Oh, Cody had a 108. Okay, that's your difference. Goodness gracious, that was driving me nuts. What about Jeff Champagne though? 109.
109.
So there are a couple differences in there.
Yep.
Okay. In the end, the Hatchetmen won and took two. The first 2 points off of the Mashals. Leda team. All right, we got a few lineup changes. That's Steve Kelly, who comes back off the bench for John Blaze and throws a strike right away. Steve Kelly, one of the hottest bowlers in New Hampshire these days. He was leading the ACST-A for a short while. He's promoted up from the Bs last season. Peter Pereira staying in the number 1 slot for the Hatchetmen. Third ball here. That's good for 10.
Chuck.
First ball in the second box coming up. We are. It's now 125. Day 2. 4 for the Worlds. Steve Kelly grabs 7. Finish Phil.
Not yet.
His first ball, we'll call it a 9, Phil. How about that? Two balls for a strike? Is that what you want to do? Okay. All right, let's give him that. Keep his scores up that way. Pereira, no luck. Oh, that's a 10. So 29 for the sub. Steve Kelly.
All of a sudden you're here.
Nashville.
950. 950 per round.
Okay. All right, 19, he'll sit down. And see if we got another change here. It's going to be Chris Winiarz in the second slot for the Hatchetmen, and that's Chuck DeRosa coming back. Chuck, right of object. Leaves a Caleri. Did you bowl with Bob Caleri? Did he always talk about Caleri? How did it get the? Yeah. Winiarz is wide right. No markers. I saw him. I saw it on Channel 5. He was making the show a few times. Had to be. What would you need typically to qualify for? Yeah. Wow. We get a few of those a year. We do have a couple bowlers that are in the 130 zone. Not many. You know Josh Daly. Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying in general. He's thrown 484, 7. He had a 780. He's that good. There are only a couple. There are a few. There's quite a few. But it's just spare for Winiarz. Chuck is at 18. We're talking Mike Poulin. There were a lot more bowlers, so I guess the better you were one of them. There must have been more leagues also, like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Yeah. I'm in 5 leagues now, but I was in 6 last year. I didn't drop one. But I didn't take the game up until late. I entered as a 50. Came from other sports, but I think we need to keep the sport alive. There's more to it than I've seen in golf. It's like playing hardball. There's like this subtle stuff in ball throwing. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. All right, Chris Root. We got Sean McDonald and Cody 50 up there in the number 3 slot. 50 with a 10 in the first. McDonald with a 9. Third ball's coming up. That was a 10 for 50 and 8. McDonald was a heroics coming, after the Maswell came raging back, got down to single digits. McDonald put him away with a big 133. Big 20 box and a 16 box at the end. Spare bid just stopped short for Hutchinson for the Mashells on lane 6. And Leggy is that one? You call that one good? I'll wait until the official score goes up. I thought something was hit something. That one's in the pocket. Breaks up the split as the 10 falls. Leggy will. Okay, so Jeff ended up taking a 9 on that. Okay. He didn't take it. He didn't take it. Yep. Yeah, you're supposed to react to it before you hear something, right? Is that right? That's good advice. All right, Matt Susie is looking at the 179.10. He's got all but the 10. Wow. This is Hutchinson. That was Jeff Champagne before I was saying. Hutchinson's bowling for the Hatchetmen. Champagne is bowling for the National. No. Okay. So Susie takes 9. Spare for Hutchinson. An overall average of 115, a high single at 216, high triple 465, and a high five 778. I didn't know that. I did not know he was in the 200 club. How about that? No. Touch.
Seven.
At a 7 fill there. Susie now. This should be his third ball. I don't know what that was. That one was close to being a foul too. I don't know what he called. So Hutchison takes 9 and he's at 26. We're waiting for the official score on that. Joy! No, he did not. He took the foul. That was a foul. Yeah. Well, thank you.
I wasn't gonna say
You didn't want to say it, but
took it. I wanted to say it.
yeah, it's the announcer's conundrum, you know. Steve Kelly came out hot with a strike. Finds the 2-4 pocket, 6 and 4 pins with his first ball here in the third. Kelly is one of these. He's a goofy footer. He slides on his right foot. Was that common in your day? We got to feel like that. I didn't teach you. Pereira takes 9. He's at 28 through 3. Yeah, that's right.
Hi, Johnny. I've been hurt in the hospital.
That's right. He's Guns, right? Guns, you said? There are two of them. There's a Canadian name too. Yeah, I bowled with him in. He was in the Millis League on Wednesday nights. It is. Stevie Reno works there, and he keeps it in the best shape he can. He tries to get the right mix of. I heard he was using shoe spray in the old days, but I don't think he's got a more refined. Yeah, that's what I think it is now. He was using shoe spray at one point, along with a different kind of oil. But now I believe it. I believe you're right. Silicone.
So what I'm saying is that I already have a hydrogen does that. I use the string. It just goes like that.
And then a 10 for Pereira. He's at 38. 4. Kelly takes 8. Cools off a little after came out with that strike. Sub roll. Winnie R's
Trying to fucking make it, but
There's a 6. He was on a fill, so that's 25. Actually, 26. Kid fell late, right? He gets it. I don't think he wanted his ball anywhere near there, but I think the ball was legal, just nothing on the triangle. Chucks, Ashes 10. Many yards ended up with a clear to 10, right?
Lost the energy halfway through my approach.
They gave him 9 on that one, so 35 to 3. Missed 17. Okay. Nope, right. It's hard to see here. My apologies to those watching the scoreboard. I'm trying to keep track of it. A little bit of technology. Yeah. They put a lot of data up there. We can't see it. I got binoculars. You want to it helps. Take a okay, Winnie yards.
Yeah. I did see that.
And then I made that nice shot at the end to win the match.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Filtered it all.
Dude, honestly, I cannot wait for the next season. If you're going, I'm gonna.
I'm not going like this.
Okay.
What?
I like the way it finished a little high.
Yeah.
Balance was good.
Nice to meet you, Mark. Yes. I mean, I like it because of the vibes, though. It's close.
That was for 10. And a 10 for match. Check the Rogers. If you're coming into this match, Massholes were 32-0. They just lost to a team that threw nothing more than like 517 to 499.
I've been there.
526 to 513. Real couple of insane. And Hatchetmen are holding on to one team. You cannot do this.
Same with me.
And
So
get
like,
swept by
I'm 41.
500.
So like, I stopped bowling.
Too much on one.
And my expectations are what I do. And I'm like so frustrated that I can't get to
All right,
that.
McDonald.
Killing it. That's why I got a
For the
personal
Hatchetmen,
trainer. So I was like, I have to get back.
it's a roadblock and gets a little rebound action, but
flexibility
it is
stuff.
front 7. No more. McDonald was the one who went nuts.
Honestly,
Big 20 bucks
I've
and
been doing it
16
for
bucks.
about just over 2 months now, and aside from bowling, the positives of it are
That was for 10.
the confidence that I'm gaining, the I feel better, I sleep
27.
better, everything about it is just amazing.
Cody 50 for the 6.
Yeah, I recommend it to everybody I know that you're on the list. I'm like, you gotta get in the gym, you know? Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, you don't look it.
This is all on the bar. It's under Cody. It's his bar. Yeah, it's on the left side of the bar.
Yeah, bulk it up.
Right now, I
Hell yeah, right? So you're getting that body fat percentage down good then. Yeah, hell yeah,
Nice
dude.
job,
I mean,
Cody.
if I could ever get abs again, I'd be pumped at my age. Yeah.
down at 36.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are.
2 balls.
Yeah, I got a few friends that do that. I have a few friends that have been down at like 3-4% body fat, and like they starve.
McDonald's going to take aim at
I'm like, that's
the,
insanity. That's too much.
is that the 125 or is that the
No, no, not at
36?
all.
Yeah, 369. It's a side saddle triangle, whichever. I think it's 125. Hey, beauty. Nice tap. McDonald 37.
You go down, Philip. What is this? Are you local to this area?
I see Dan Leg.
Oh, all right. So it's not that bad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know. How did they all go under?
High five, 7-11. Used to bowl at feet. Now, recently, Brian's finished the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
See him also at the
Yep.
Sunday Pro League at X. Just misses on that spare bit. Likewise, missed opportunity.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Jeff Champagne. Jeff Champagne in the stripes.
I have not. Yep.
For Mashal.
Yep.
9 for Leggy. Filled with 7.
Yeah, I never bowled there, but I do remember that.
33.
It's right here, Auburn. They have to drive a movie theater there.
Champagne also was
It's not there, but it used to be.
It's right on the
at a 3.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Like you get off the high go like this.
Yeah.
Hit a light.
Yeah.
46 lights.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. That's what it is now.
Leggy
Sorry, dude.
connects.
That was close. Oh God! All right. It's not a Montessori bowling school. Yeah, I own my own business too. I do drains there. Yeah. So
Drains by James.
that's not me.
That's all I hear on the smoke.
Yeah, that's all I ever hear on the radio, and I'm like, what the fuck? I wish I had the money to pay for that advertising, you know?
Spend my money to make that.
Yeah.
Ended up with a 10
Well, I'm
there.
just
He's
the
at
one
42.
man show, so I'll get there eventually.
Leggy at 43.
I don't have an exit plan, so
Still with the Hatchetmen, 8
it
pins.
has to work.
Cody 50
Yep,
on a
I
strike,
am
and
too.
Leggy on a spare.
I pulled
His
out my
anchor bowlers,
401k
Matt
to start
Susi,
the business, so.
from Assholes,
That's
wearing
why I said I
stripes,
gotta force
and
myself
Joey
to be all
Hutchinson,
in.
the Hatchetman.
That's why I did it.
Yeah, we're talking our expectations. Once upon a time, I was
Hutchinson drops 9.
Yeah.
Susi.
in my brain somewhere. I think I am stuck.
Yeah, yep. Yep. I'm the same way.
Out of control.
Because I know I can do it, but I've done it before.
Great amount of energy.
Why can't I do it
Connects on
anymore?
his spare.
It sucks. I was 100. So getting back to 100 is tough. Yeah. Highest I've ever been. My PB for a single is 151. I've chucked a few games. I've never done. Before when I bowled, I never did any 5-string.
Per match.
So I never had a 5-string number. But my threes, I was up close to 400 times. You know.
Susi was a 10, right? 28.
Get yourself into yourself.
Yeah.
Hutchinson for the Hatchetmen looking to add to this lead. They are not slowing down. They haven't really sped up, but I think the Nationals slowed down and they are taking advantage.
Yeah.
How about 9 on that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I believe it.
It's more like zip and then rip it.
That's what I think.
Yeah. I've been doing that lately because my spare balls are terrible nowadays. It sucks. It pisses me off so much.
Hutchinson connected too, though, so not giving away necessarily very much on that. He should be at 55.
Yeah, okay.
38 and 2 balls. They're going to switch sides. We're going to see Steve Kelly again. Kelly for the Nationals. Herrera for the Hatchetmen.
Joey Fowler.
No idea.
Joey Fowler, so it'll be a 54.
Oh, Joey fouled. Oh, my apologies, everybody. Joey Hutchinson fouled. So take away that mark. Okay. No, I didn't have a good view.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
There are about 20 people between us and the lane. So I'm not going to apologize too much for it.
Hey, on Monday.
And Kelly.
On Monday, we qualified like 70 half.
Doesn't connect on that.
Finished with like a 111.
5 and dime.
I was like, what? I didn't hit a single mark the next half.
Pereira
I couldn't believe it, man.
Still
I was so angry.
working his way toward
My
the
first
head.
world knockouts I've ever
Started with
tried.
the
You know, I was
6
like,
ping.
I was
Just got the 3 there.
Yeah, I was so pumped. I was going next to
Kelly.
Josh Bailey,
Didn't
Steve
have
Kelly,
9.
Adam Mellis from Canada.
Good 8.
Yeah, and someone else.
Given that.
All of them, pretty much all of them, qualified. Like I watched Josh Daly throw 166.
46 half for Pereira. 56 half for Kelly. Started to strike. Quieted ever since.
Yeah, when I stopped though, my average was like steadily increasing.
Yeah,
I
there
stopped and
drives it into the 1-2 pocket.
I stopped away and I stopped. I never should have.
6-10
I'd
and
probably be up to
7.
120 now, but I never stopped, you know?
Wood is out there though, right?
But I'm back.
There's a
all
way to
that
make
matters to
that
me.
go.
I'm
It's
back.
a little deeper than you might think.
Having the business allows me to bowl a lot.
We got
Yep.
Steve Latch has come in as a substitute for
I started doing the gym basically. I saw like
Chris Winnie.
I watch a lot of NBA guys on YouTube. They say I watched a routine video, and he says he works out every day and he bowls every day.
That's
You know,
for
I'm
Peter
like,
Pereira.
all right,
That's
well,
Steve
I
Latch.
need to be able to get to that point where I can bowl these 3 strings every day. You know? I know. I wish I could too.
And then I say that, and I think, it's kind of lost its luster.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yep.
Been pretty successful. You've been on
Yeah.
almost all the TV.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, what did you knock out all qualifiers?
I do my high five ever at a channel 5 finals roll up.
Yeah.
Second, third.
Yeah. And he beat you.
Substitution for the Hatchetmen. Steve
My lord.
Latch.
I'm friends with Blake, so you know
Kelly.
he's no average.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm also very
Yeah.
Latch is at 56
Yep.
through 6.
Yeah. I know, right? Whenever I watch all the old videos, I see it when the guys go up against Tom when they're doing the beginning interview. They're all like,
Chuck DeRosiers on the 2-4. Takes 7 out.
Yeah.
Winiar also finds the 2, can't find the 4.
Come out swinging.
Proves out that 2, 5, and 9.
I don't know. That'd be a great team to be on.
He'll be open. That's how this one made in the last match. It's not a common.
That's a great team to be on.
You see it.
Oh,
It's
I'm
made
sure.
very often. The 4 horsemen.
Yep.
Now, he hit his object, but he's rewarded with just a couple, and he missed his first ball. That's his trouble.
Yeah.
2 beauties, but that's just an 8.
Yeah.
A pair of 8s for the 2 bowlers there.
That's a crazy Yeah. Yeah. He was Tom was definitely
He threw the ball with a snap off the tips of his fingers like that.
Yeah, I would assume. I'd assume he was bowling every day. Yeah. Yeah, he's tall.
Okay.
No, he's not. I can't tell from the
For both ends of the defense and the scoring, the passing. Yeah, passing, right?
Yeah, we got very good flexibility in the shoulders.
Like the idea is
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a good rotating guy. He's got a really good one then. Yeah.
Right, there's been a substitution. Chuck DeRoche has pulled himself, or it has been pulled. I don't know who pulled him.
Yeah, I bet.
That's Nate Fontaine.
Yeah.
So we have Nate Fontaine in for Chuck DeRoche.
I mean, yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Nate Fontaine, born in 2001, hasn't had his birthday yet, so he's only 23. Out of North Brookfield, he bowls out of Brooklyn. He's the grandson of.
Yeah.
Hey, now I've lost track of the score. What just happened?
And he's coming right in. Yeah. Yeah. He's like the Larry Bird. He's like the Larry Bird. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I know. What was the difference from back then to now? What? Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Nate data here. He's got a high single 167, high triple of 431, high five of 668. He's been bowling for 20 years, and he's 20 years old.
Yeah, I didn't bowl that.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you'll be in the number 2 slot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's legit.
For the
Well, actually, part of that though is my business is going to start sponsoring
Go
him.
to 50.
And I'm going to start sponsoring him.
He's a 2-and-2
Just so
split.
that I even started
Throws it through the hole for a 6.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. But I just want to get more eyes on the bowling, you know? Like,
Ended up, he was on a strike, so 6 for Phil.
it is. And that's, so like every video that I put out,
He's at 48.
hashtag work. I do a lot of PBA-centered hashtags in it. So what happens is, the algorithm, all these people that are watching PBA videos, my video will pop up on them. That's really the market.
50 on the right. His score is on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I've wanted to try. The only place I know of around, there's 2 places. I think Tewksbury and Chelmsford doesn't count. Really? What do you mean? Good question.
So the National Governing Bowling Conference has a sanction board into it.
Okay.
What that means is, sanction, pay $17, they give you this little
Even more pins standing, 50 with a 9.
Yep.
And McDonald with a 7.
Okay.
That's a 53 in the 6th for McDonald, the hero from Stream 1.
They just text me. Yeah, I gotta go help. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll go see if they need.
50, got a 9 drop, leaves 9. He's at 57. Okay, number 4 bowler. Dan Leggy on the head pin. Ugh. Is that the 4-6? Some wood makes it not impossible. It's 8 on the fill though. Nice 10 after the 4-6 lead for Leggy. That's a 61 half for him. staying in the game. Ended up with a 9 there, yeah. That score's come up now officially. He's at 51. Piece of wood flies way out for Dan Legge on lane 5. Gonna have to. Looks like it's rolling.
Yeah, I've been standing on the
Chuck DeRosiers pulls the wood out.
I said it.
That's for the spare. No, he got the hard part. Yep. Sent the 3 across to the 7. Ended up being a 7 for Champagne and an 8 for Legge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't care.
Jeff Champagne in the striped Masswell jersey sits down. Now, here are anchor bowlers. Matt Susi on a strike. Oh, double! Our first double strike of the day. And first one since Aaron Fontaine double. He was out of sync. And you're right, every time he comes up, it's a different sync. But that one worked. How about that? All right. That's going to put him at 58, plus a lot of bowling balls.
And for Joey.
All right, Matt Susi on the double strike. You see that on the left in the anchor position, number 5. Susi likes to keep his hair in a mohawk. He's had some of the great moments in recent history. He had a triple strike, like I said, against Justin Waters to upset him in the ACST championships a couple years ago. Now, bashes the 1-2 pocket. The 5 and 9 remain. That's a 28 in the strike in the 4th.
Yeah, I know.
56 and then 66 and a 19 in the strike in the 9th. Hutchinson connects on a spare and a 9. So wait for the official tally to come up. He's at 75 through 5 and now 84 after the double strike 9.
Since he's at 8. Since he's at 8. Down by 5.
Top of the lineup, its team switch sides again. Hot and cold, Matt Susi. Hot there for sure. Steve Kelly and Steve Lash, both substitutes in here. No, Lash. Good look at a two-pinner. Left and left. Kelly. Split it, banana split, and picks out the right side. Latch finds it the second time. He's at 66. Mike Poulin. Kelly's scorecard has him officially at 75. Tight match here, 4-pin lead for the Massholes after Susi throws a double strike in the 4th and 5th. 28 and a 19 on the 2 strikes. It's been all Hatchetmen, well, sort of all Hatchetmen. It's been a low-scoring game. The Hatchetmen have been coming through due to some fine bowling down by Sean McDonald in the last.
I got nothing no matter where I stand.
Troy string 1. Steve Lash.
Yeah.
Taking 8.
I've got like both teams in front of me.
Nope. Steve Kelly, another head pin, another split. Time doesn't touch anything on the second ball. Lash for 10. Takes 9.
Yeah, people can stand on it.
75.
What? Yeah.
And Kelly joins him with a 9 and 84.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot.
More than halfway through. That was the 8th box.
Is this up in Canada?
The second string, second of 3.
It's big there?
Massholes came in 32 and 0,
I
undefeated.
would have no idea.
Took their first loss. The Hatchetmen came in 16 and 16.
I thought Duck's
They're fighting for a playoff spot.
Really? All right. Yeah. Huh.
There's Nate Fontaine again. Left the 1, 3, 10 to 9 in the back.
A lot of people. Oh, all right.
Winiards hits his object and misses the connection on the 3-pin. Just for 10. It's good. 73.
Yeah, all right.
73 and 7. Go ahead. No, 73 and 7. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, they were drifting down. And Matt Susi brought him back in.
Really?
Nate with an 8 and 63 through 7.
Yeah.
He and Chuck DeRozier.
Yeah.
So, what do you like on a sub roll? Mustard, ketchup?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would have
Sub roll. Oh, Italian.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. So everyone's just cheering for everybody, huh?
Camera's freezing up there, Mike. Nice 10 there, though.
Really? Everybody's pumped. All right.
All right, 83 for the Wizard, Chris Winiards. 73 for Nate Fontaine.
Oh, so the Glazers erupting all the time. That's cool. I like that. That's what I love.
Generation Z.
Monday about the singles. This is my
The only
first
boys
time coming to a single. So the
born
singles,
this
during
century.
the last, like when they were all over there, every ball that was a mark, it was just an eruption of the Canadians. Crazy.
I think so.
Everything else. You know?
I had one of them. He's off in college now.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, nice 9 drop from
360.
Sean McDonald, the fisherman.
Yep.
Cody 50 pulls it in on the 1-3 pocket.
Yeah, that's
Slides
fun.
by
That's probably
the-
fun, to be honest.
Leaving the 2, 5, and 7. Spare for McDonald. He's been quiet since his heroics in the first. First mark here in the second. 63.
Bang.
That'd be intimidating.
No luck there.
No, I chucked some water.
There it was. 10. 67 in the 7th.
I need to get
I have it at 366, 364. Can you see the score?
I'm not like that, you know, like ancient. I'm like,
Good, so our score is confirmed. It's again a pretty low scoring affair. No one's at 100 yet. We're going the 7th and the 8th here.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. It's like it's loud, it's crazy.
Unlearned.
Yeah.
Is that no good? Okay.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
By the way, Sean was on a spare though, so that was a 9 fill, right? Okay, so good for that, but no good on the spare.
Yeah, flag right away.
Cody's been at 77. In the 8th, he's down with a mark. And with that 9, I have McDonald at 81. As scores are concerned, the foul has been due. We go with Mike Poulin.
Yeah.
Waiting for some action.
We just saw a double strike. These guys, they came hot. They got hot right down the road to get in. It was 500 to 512.
It's like
Yeah. Hell yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Leggy is spare in the 7th.
How much was it?
for a high single ball. That was
Wow. Yeah.
Good. 9 drop for the fill for Leggy. It's up to 88.
That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah.
No, that still moving.
Yeah.
No, he's got to just hit the eyeball, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice bowling from Dan Leggy. We'll take 2 spares in that trip. Let's get a check on those scores.
Everything's ready to go.
So that means it is a 17-pin lead for the Hatchetmen, going for their second in a row against the previously undefeated Massholes. Leda team, the Leda Lanes update. We have an update from Paul Grant across the way. Paul?
Josh Taylor's Academy 2 crushed A+ counted by 68 in the first. We're up 132 in the match, halfway through the match. Up 2 points.
132?
132 pin lead halfway through the match.
Oh, the team, he doesn't have a 132 though. Okay. Right. Excellent, thank you. Right here, Massholes have dropped their first game and they're losing in the second to the Hatchetmen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hutchinson ended up with a 9. He's at 85 after the fill. And Matt, who had the double strike earlier, ended up with an 8 there. He's at 92. In the 7th, he's 22 over. Mostly due to the double strike. Picked up 18 pins on the first and 9 on the second. So 27 of those 22 pins. Basically throwing a 95 with a double strike. That's what I'm saying. Only 2 marks.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I've worked construction my whole life.
Spare. Nope. Good.
Yeah.
The pin rolled by it, but.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. Hutchinson though did make good on his spare. He's at 95. Okay. All right, Steve Kelly now for the Massholes. They move to the right, finds the head pin thin, and leaves 2, 4, 7, and 10.
Yep.
See the top of Peter Pereira's head right now.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I love that. I personally, when I build my first custom hole, it's gonna be mostly.
Well, he was dry. He nicked it. He got it. It was perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the key to that? Just, remember, he's bowling on the wrong foot. So
Unless it's with me.
he's like a
Mine
bocce
will go
man.
through right
That's the
away.
way the bocce
Mine
players
will.
do it down in East Boston.
Yeah. So it's like a trial split now.
That ended up being a 9, right, for Latch.
Yeah.
He's at 84. And it's Kelly, who's at 94, right?
That's crazy. Yeah.
The lead is 20 pins for Hatchetmen. Yep. The team in red, the striped team is behind. Whoa! Steven, Latch. 94.
That's cool. Yeah.
Steve Kelly just with 3 on the fill after making that beautiful 3-1 split. It's up to 97.
All right.
The open.
Yeah, I'll
Presented final.
Yeah, you're way out there.
A 10, that was a 10 for
like
Kelly.
150 acres out in that area. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, my cousin.
You can do it.
Yeah, my cousin bought an old summer camp out there, and he actually doesn't even live there anymore. He lives in Vermont now.
102. Ended up being a 102
No, he's a.
for Steve Kelly.
My cousin's a super hippie. My cousin's a super hippie. Never worked a day in his life. Never worked a day. Well, his mom and dad. His mom, he's from Princeton, New Jersey. Yeah, his mom's from Princeton.
Gets him up to a 103, so he snags the pairing there. He's been trailing all game. After Steve Kelly started with a strike, he finishes with a strike. He catches him 103 to 102 in the pairing.
Yeah, millions. That part of the family has.
And critically, the Hatchetmen going up by a 31-pin lead.
And it makes me angry.
And they're big. They got sweet possibilities here. Nate Fontaine drops 9 down to the 5-pin. Chris Winiarz doesn't cross over. It stays flat right in the middle. Breaks up into a
uncle's a lawyer. Yeah, that's how they did it. They forced
spare for Fontaine.
to be in a home. So that's where they started funneling the money out. That's how they did it. You know, making payments for the home and then making payments for the college for the other cousins and stuff. You know, they just funneled the money out. That's how they did it.
So the Wizard, Chris Winiarz, is going to need to find a way to get that ball to jig over.
Yeah, I know.
3 pieces of wood out there. 2 of them are probably in play. The one out the lip, maybe past the lip now. I'm not sure. You might. It's still in play, right? Okay. No, Chuck's gonna go look at it. It's not in the light, but it is still in play. He does not touch it.
Don't hit me when it's
But it's still rolling. It rolled past. He grabbed it. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if it makes it any easier or not. This is a 410. It's tricky. He's gonna have to get something to shoot right.
Yeah.
Whether it's a tip.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a trust for my parents. I don't know who's.
He's going back for another trip. Chuck is. I think he left
I'm not the college
another
educated
change out there or something.
I'm just the one who runs the business. That's it.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right, Winiarz is gonna chuck this one.
Right.
Trying to catch maybe on the ribbon, maybe right where the ball touches.
Exactly.
Might touch the 4-pin. Sends up something over. Yeah, good bid. We'll have this for 10. Try to get to 93 in the 9th.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Nate Fontaine now
You
on
can
a strike.
easily live like a king on a quarter of that money with the rest of the
Ball out
account
in front
and live off the
way
interest
back,
like
flings
the
right,
rest of your life.
and
You know?
that's a
Yeah.
4-2 lead.
Yeah.
Call that a
Right?
shot. I don't know
Right?
if any other good term for it.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's go work more and harder. Oh, what is this?
Wizard finds the head pin again, full.
Hello.
This time the split is 2, 4,
I hate
and
that.
6.
I get so many spam calls on my business line. It sucks. Can't stop.
6 in the strike for Fontaine.
If I had money like that, I wouldn't buy more now. If I wanted to do anything like that, I'd just put like 2 lanes in my house. You know, and just for fun. You know?
Yeah. Nate and his brother Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron had the high single
Yeah. I'd probably just like people over have
It ends up being a 7 for Nate, and I believe that's a 96 of the joint effort because he came in as a sub for Chuck Roger. And, well,
I agree. Yeah, if I won like Powerball or Mega Millions or something,
was a 10.
House and just make it a private lane that people that you know come and
102 for 1 yards, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
They're giving Nate a 94 on that, so I may have added wrong somewhere.
It would fucking kill it.
It brings the lead to 29.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that. There's that place in Cambridge that there's a bowling alley.
How about Sean McDonald poking the quarter Worcester?
Yeah. The lanes.
That's when you hit the 3 pin.
It is a cool hangout. I've been there a few times.
2 pin.
The lanes are
Follows
terrible.
up by
but if you're
moving over and
friends,
hitting the 2
drinking,
pin.
you're having fun. It doesn't matter the lanes are.
And
Yeah.
it ends up being a 7. Pair of 7s. For the number 3 bowlers.
Yeah.
6 on the fill. It's at 83 now. At 89 through 9.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
And McDonald goes to 87.
Oh, but I mean, like, honestly, with money like that, if you have the right facility, you could do like for the boutique stuff, you could do like Candlepin.
Okay, that's a lemon drop. McDonald getting a little wild.
And then upstairs on Candlepin, you know?
Josh Daly coined that phrase, the lemon drop.
Yeah. So you see, like, you see
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know?
You only hit the 4 or the 6, they call it.
Yes.
It's named after Rich Lamoni. The lemon drop.
Right? Okay.
Pete Pereira's in our pink cam. I'm not going to go bother him.
Hey! Right?
Pay $2. If you do it in a,
I know.
bill,
Then I'm
it's
gonna be driving to
it's
Woodstock.
$5.
Behind it.
Double strike, 10.
Oh man.
All right.
I know.
50.
Nope.
himself
Nope.
up to,
Can't take the news away.
he was actually at 90 in the
Yeah.
9th.
Oh yeah. Yep. I mean, sometimes those jackpots are up by $1 million. So no, you don't. Yeah. But I mean, if you win those 2 billion ones,
Even 100 for Cody 50.
500 million after tax.
Twice.
You know?
He scores
So,
twice
like,
his name.
Do something like that, you put money away, live off the interest, and survive your business. You know?
And that ended up being a 96 for McDonald after the 133.
Right? Like, sometimes.
Back to earth.
Yeah, I'm a big car guy. Yep. Yes.
Was that a spare?
Yes, you can. And you're like helicopters, you spend
So
more.
8 on the fill for Leggy and 4 on the fill for.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. That's why I say if I want all that money, I just put something like 4 lanes in my home and just have fun with it. Not worry about business. Because why worry about business when you don't even need business to live?
So Leggy at 116.
Yeah. I think the only
In the
reason
9th.
whenever-
On a spare.
Yeah, not worried about anything.
15 ended up with a 10.
Yeah, right?
He's at
I think
90.
the only reason why I would ever, if I want money like that,
This one's out of hand.
to help.
25 pin lead with 3 to play.
That'd be the only reason why.
The Hatchetmen are going
alright.
to take a
I got a
4-0 lead. The first 4
Plus, you got to remember, I was out of the year. So,
been flat.
you know,
Thought you might see something out of it. Steve Kelly came on to a strike as the first substitution.
yeah.
They didn't pull it together. And Susie came
Yeah.
flashed also with a double
So,
strike.
I think more or less for me, it would be more about leaving
So
something
far,
to
it
get up.
hit on
You know, leaving generational wealth. I got 1 kid. So, generational wealth type of thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Leggy
Yeah.
had himself up to a 120.
Yeah.
4 fill in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
9th.
Why not? You know?
Finishes with a leggy with a 129. He's the high man.
I don't know what it is, but I watch McFarlane a lot. He's big into planes and helicopters too, so.
It's a 97 for Champagne. Without Susie's double strike, I don't think they were going to break 500. They're at 496 right now.
It's the aerobatic one? No? Oh, so it's just
How about that?
the fastest you can do? Yeah, all right. Yeah.
One engine,
Yep.
right in the front, like a regular little plane.
Yep. Yeah.
Turbine.
Yeah.
1,600 horsepower turbine.
Woo! Like that. Yeah.
I can get it in right by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had a 5 mil and a
Great.
spare for
Yeah,
Hutchinson
that's
there.
great. I love it. I love that. Yeah.
He's now in the 9th.
Jets you can't land in small, like 8 airports.
Yeah, yeah, you can land there.
111
Jet you can't fly
through
through.
9 for
Some maybe.
Susie.
This thing,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a bullshit airport there.
Yeah, all
I
right.
was looking up, there's a airport there.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much every airport has a vehicle you can use and fly in, you know? So,
Nope.
yeah, good.
And again, with that much money, you get like net jets or something, private jet.
Yeah.
And what they do is they have a crowd, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No spares in the 10th. And this
Yeah.
is the final ball in the 2nd.
Yep.
A 9 for Susie and a 10 for Hutchinson. Hutchinson, good job there. 127, the Hatchetmen.
Yeah, I know, right? I would love to do that with like a helicopter type thing, you know? Yeah, big bucks.
Check those scores. I have it at 557.
This one again?
22 in the 2nd.
Yeah.
Does that match the official?
Yeah.
We have 1 point difference on the 557.
I got 6 red marks and a double.
29.
6 red marks and a double.
Same to me.
I bet it is.
Private pilot's license. Just that. So I can't fly at night.
Yep.
I can't fly complex.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't fly for
Official
money.
scores are not quite matching up, although individual by individual, they seem to match.
Right? Yeah.
You have to have what's called the pilot.
Yeah.
You get a private pilot, complex instrument.
Nonetheless, it's 4-0.
Yeah. Great. So expensive.
As we start spring 3, Steve Lash is on the right up against Steve Kelly. Lash makes good. Spare. So I'm going to copy those scores down. We're going to have to check them later, but
Yeah. Great. And not including all the
there
time
been
you
some
have to
scoring
spend.
errors. We're out there, we're pretty far away from the scoreboard.
Yeah, the time is a lot.
Okay, who's that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. School's expensive now. Yeah. It's cool. Flying is fun. I love it.
Troy Fournier.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Steve Kelly? Or Steve Lash? Steve Lash is spare. That was a 189. I might need to take that. So Kelly with the 189 picks out the lemon drop on top of that. The 6. Lash connects on his third one after filling with 7 on the first. He's a 27. And Kelly cleans up a little bit for 18. 189. Yes. We were talking about splits, Mike, but 189. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's a strike ball, it just goes awry. To me. Oh yeah, beauty. We'll put a 2 in the middle of the bullseye. I play a lot of darts. There's no, you get 50 if you hit in the middle. That's nuts. All right, another reset on lane 6. Wizard Chris Winiarz pulls it in and check mark. Nate Fontaine found the 1-2 pocket. Leaves the 5, 8, 9. Miss for Fontaine. Time hop. He's hopping mad. Yeah, sure, he lives with that. Fontaine does, however, get the 10, as Winiarz leaves 3 standing and a 7 to start here in the 3rd. Hatchetmen looking for a sweep. Already, with 1 mark and a 6-pin lead here. Winiarz grabs the 4-7 and Fontaine leaves a 6 back. Number 2 bowlers will be open in a second. 10 for Winiarz and a 9 Fontaine. Next bowler's up. We have Sean McDonald in the usual spot, and Cody 50 has moved. I think that's Jeff Champagne moved up. 3 spot. Looks like Matt Susi will be moving into the 4th spot, and Troy Fournier is going in as the anchor. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, that's a blocker, a little bit. Good bid for McDonald. It's not there, nor is it there for Champagne. McDonald takes 10 in the 1st. Hatchetmen, as does Jeff Champagne. Unofficially, we had 10:35 for the mass holes and looks like 77 for the Hatchetmen. Yeah. But there's something going on with their score. We ended up having to go to the 3rd string without having the exact score. resources. We usually have 3 guys in here. And thank you, Mike. Thank you. We called you in. You weren't ready for this. You weren't prepared for this. I wasn't ready for it. We were up half the night, for whatever reason. No, your son was actually excited. The stories have been great, and I can't tell them. I'm sitting in front of 15 guys, and your eyes up there. Thank you, Mike. I'm a bowler, not a filmmaker. Well, that was always the way. I'd see those old world events. It was like 15 guys, right up against the bulls, breathing on balls. Were they singing? Oh no! That's cool. That was Jack. That's pretty good. Good for him. How'd the team do? Okay. Okay. It wasn't special sauce on the lanes. Okay. All right. Oh, it's Canada. Okay. So kind of interesting. I've never seen that. I missed Moncton last year due to death in the family, but I understand that can make a difference. 5 pins a game, thereabouts. Susie and Leggy both had 9s in the first, by the way. They're taking aim. Their third ball right now. Way to the right. You can't throw over there. You feel like you fell. So is there anything down there you find like the deadline line? So we're getting our first look at Troy Fournier here. He was the bowler of the year, rookie of the year, we'll call it. He's a lead bowler, came on the scene last year, subbed in for an A bowler in ACST, and he's been picked up by Friday Pro League teams, and he's thrown some just incredible numbers. That was he's subbing. He hurls a 40-mile-an-hour pitch. Get that speed gun pointed at him, Mike. You want to, get some speed. You got to turn on with that. Facebook Marketplace. I bought it from a guy who was using it to check speeds in his neighborhood. 40 miles an hour on that pitch from Troy 48. Speed gun operated by Mike Poulin. Well, what's the speed limit here? I don't know. Yep. Get a lot of action. He came out of
Yeah, it's not a high scoring match. So
northern New Hampshire. Concord, out of the Concord lanes up there. That's what I was trying to remember the name things. Joey Hutchinson ended up with 17, and Troy with 19 in that trip. All right, second time through. Hatchetmen will switch sides. We got Steve Kelly for the Master first. After he resets the lane with the 3-pin again. 3-pin has not been set properly. Probably the cone is crooked or something. All right, Kelly leaves that 4-2 lead. It's like a half Worcester minus a couple. Lash leaves parallel pins. That's the 4-7, 5-8. No marks on the board. 5-pin lead for the Hatchetmen. Paul Grant with an update.
Hey Bob, hey Mike, how you doing? Well, you said Academy Lane was killing A+. We have 62 pins or so in that second string. They came back A+. They cut it to single digits. And then Josh Day went off the rails, a 178 second string.
178.
310 through 2. Jeremy C on 261, a 130 to 131. Nate LeBlanc for A+, 291 through 2. 4 points to 9, close to a triple digit lead. With 1 string to go. The Academy Lanes.
Thank you, Paul. So Josh Daly now has the high single, 178. And some of the bowlers are a little quicker.
They took 4 points so far? They took 4 points so far?
I don't know that. I'm sorry.
I'll wait until they
Steve Lash at 35 through 3. And Kelly 28 through 2. Now working on fourth ball. Kelly, not his usual accurate self. He does when you throw that bocce ball, sometimes you can be really super accurate, but you're not going to see the 40-mile pitch on the wrong foot usually. Look at the one guy in the West Coast that does it, Andrew Sarian, but he's running like an athlete. I do that once in a while, and I'm sliding on the left. No one even saw the hit? No, is it side hit? Yes. Wow. So Nate Fontaine had a 9-drop, missed his opportunity, and picked it up on the second with a 10. He's at 29 in the third. Winnie yards did connect on his after the 8 drop. He's at 7. Whittier's only 2 in the fill. Frustrated. Throw a good ball with that. For the 10. He's got it. 39 in the fourth.
I think
when he's just the two fill ends up with a 29 after 3 and a 39. Is that 10? Number 3 bowlers here, Sean McDonald and Jeff Champagne. We've seen some movement. Rosters are shifting around. Another reset on lane 6, taking its toll. It's about the 30th time in the last 2 days we've had to get a reset on lane 6. All right, Caleri leave. Here's Sean McDonald, hits the head pin. Leaves that baby split plus the 8 pin. No, he drops down, and it's okay with Wood. If Wood stays there, challenging, but not impossible. So Jeff Champagne, looking at a naked, I think that's the 9, that's the 8 pin.
I'll keep an eye out.
Is he waiting for a ball or something? I don't know what's going on.
You take.
Some people are.
All right. Ball's coming back. Tap and misses. Donald. So Champagne had evidently taken his second, and goes down with a 9. McDonald with a 10. Both boys are 28 in the third. Yep, another lemon drop for Champagne. Champagne has a high single of 168, a high triple of 406. He bowls out of Lakeside Lanes. Currently lives in Ware, New Hampshire. Uh-oh. 2 through the... Yep. That's a double feed, right?
I'm still working on
Donald with a good cast there. Good fisherman. All right, so are you aiming? I mean, I'm telling my guys to aim in this case for the 3 pin. He's just throwing 2 balls about 11 inches left. That's back. Found the head pin and split it up for a 6. All right. And that's a 9 for McDonald. McDonald is 37. And Champagne is now at 34. I'm worried for the mass holes right now. Another 10-pin lead in the early going, and they're just not catching. It's like damp wood; it's just not catching. Yeah. Good for the Hatchetmen, though. It's Rich Lamoni's team. The guy that the lemon drop is named after is the captain of the Hatchetmen. Rich Lamone. Here's Matt Susi and Dan Legge. Susi, of course, best known as the ACST champion in 2022. Chuck DeRogers has been historically. Yeah, Chuck is pair of 9s there for Susi and Legge. Right there for Susi. Move Joey Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Joey Hutchinson. Susi ends up at 37 after 4. Dan Legge at 36. Troy Fournier and Joey Hutchinson now. Fournier missed left on this first one, found the head pin with a second, but splits through again. Hutchinson. Good ball, too. They both of them saved their best ball for the second. But it didn't go. Fournier will take a 9. Hutchinson also with a 9 at 26. 9 drop for Troy. 1, 3, 6, 7 remaining for Hutchinson. Troy's got that's tricky wood. Do you see that wood over there? Oh boy, he hit it right where he wanted to. I think he was going for that cab and he was spared. Couple of, all right.
and then I go, yep, that's a Friday.
They'll both sit down with spares in the fourth, and the teams will switch sides again. Steve Kelly and Steve Lash will come back to the top of the order. I have an 8-pin difference. How are we doing there? 8 pins is right, 190 to 182. Hatchetmen continue to lead. Coming in at 16 and 16, they are now 20 and 16. Over the Massholes, who started 32 and 0. Sweeps are in the cards here. Oh, tough. Massholes, they're prison stripes here. Matt Kelly with the half, wasn't it?
4-0.
It's 4-0, yep. And they're trailing in the third too. There it was. Steve Kelly found it there. There's been a spark. And a 10 for Lash. Lash is at 52. 44 and this ball at the half for Kelly. Kelly has sometimes an answer for us. He's been covering Friday Night Pro League matches. Lash takes the ball high, straight, sweeps it down into the 3-pin. Lash misses the head pin, but good action. 7 fell. Can even things up almost. 1 pin lead now. Hatchetman, a tribute to Rich Lamoni's brother, who was known as the Hatchetman because of his borderline illegal defense in basketball. That's the way all right. So, how about that? Okay, Kelly. Wide, that's a 9 with a 10. Steve Lash at 62, Kelly at 60. Number 2 bowlers now. This is the wizard, Chris Winiars. Harry Potter flavor, finds the head pin, leaves a 3-way split. Nate Fontaine on the 3-6 pocket. Yep. Pins, but saw a bit of movement on the 7, but not enough. Fontaine. Winiars takes 10. As does not Nate Fontaine, 49. Fontaine, both bowlers at 49 halves. Still continues to be a light scoring match, which is working just fine for the Hatchet. Yeah, it's up another. It's a fluffy one. Take out the comforter. Stuffed animals everywhere. It's a pillow fight. It's a pillow fight. John, please. All right, that's. Oh, Brian Purdy is in. There's a super sub for Sean McDonald. Brian was the anchor for the old Bowling Ball Mafia squad that made it to the finals in 2022. Bowling Ball Mafia ring a bell? Remember that squad? It was mostly Maine guys, and then they also had Joe Duda from Western Mass. They put a couple. I think I think they were in the finals a couple times, 21, 20, and they got eviscerated by Josh Daly's Price is Good flooring team. All right, I'm in drift lane here. Hey, wait, where'd Purdy go? Purdy came in for Winiards, that's what happened. It wasn't that Purdy was in for McDonald. So Purdy is finishing up in the 2 slot. So Purdy and Winiards have combined for 57 through 6, and Nate's at 58. Sean McDonald and Jeff Champagne now in the number 3 slot. We had a spare for McDonald.
Thank you for fixing time. Fixed them. Fixed them. Great job.
Sean McDonald just filled with, is that a 2? Jeff Champagne now. Aggressive steps forward into that one. See that speed? I don't know if you can throw well with it. Oh yeah. See, good boy. Where's Mike Poulin? His son Steve is winding him up right now, literally. I didn't know you had that big. Crank. I've had good luck with this is exciting in that the undefeated team is getting swept, and it's close. Yeah. 8 for Susie puts him at 45 at the half. Leggy's strike gives him 46 plus the fill. Half. Franklin's Dan Leggy on your right in the red. Brings it in, nice pocket shot on the right side. 8 and counting. Susie found his target, splits him up into one that we don't exactly have a name for. It's a clipped wing eagle with a talon. Spare on strike for Leggy. 56 in the 5, 66 in the ball. Susie, this is another place where this can get away from the mass holes. He's already in the 10 plus range. And we're past the halfway mark now. And boy, if you hit 2 objects, you get 5 pins, and 1 through the bunny hole. So puts Susie at 50 in the 6th. fight continues. I mean, Leggy was You know what people love? They love watching you guys bowl. But they need to hear them describe. You know, like, why do we care so much? It's just baseball.
Hey, if you roll in your head, go make one funny. Let's go, come on.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm hearing it. I'm wondering, like, it's not just because they like TV.
Go grab those two on the left.
No, I got 400 friends. I got 400 friends.
The left is the hand you don't throw with.
I've only been in the sport for 5 years. Anyway, I get goosebumps when you talk about it sometimes. It's just, where you been all my life? So lately, we had Joey Hutchinson with a 10 and 8 fill. I got to catch up with Hutchinson's fill, and then 4.5. Troy. Troy was on a spare also. He had a 9 fill, and he missed on his spare. 56 half. And Troy with the Troy's at 66.
Where's my camera to take a picture of that?
It'd be nice if that was 99 for us.
Well, what's he on the 30 ever?
Joey Hutchinson. 62, and we will be now. I'll be able to give the answer, Mike. Usually a little faster than this, but I got a 7-pin lead for the Hatchetmen. We need to roll. Is that right? No. 17. What am I missing here? 56. McDonald's only at 46. McDonald's should be at 56. That's what it is. So that's where the 17-pin lead comes from. Hey, meanwhile, Steve Kelly, the spare. Steve Kelly is not giving up yet. Steve Lash for the Hatchetmen in red finishes with a 10. 72.
I'll get them for you as soon as I'm done. I got them in my truck anyway, so I'm here still for 2 more days, and I don't want to look them home. You're good.
Kelly on the bonus finds the head pin, splits up another 3 and 1. 76.
Try, try.
Kelly swings left. Lash with 4 horsemen. Off the head pin again. That is an 8 for Steve Lash. He's at 80. I'm sorry, 8 for Steve Kelly. He's at 84, and Lash takes 10. He's at 82. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm
Some guys keep two calculators. One keep for the other one. That's the way they use it. I had an injury. I missed it like that. Before that, I never missed a number. I had a stroke back then. This is my recovery.
Yeah, right?
I hope people are patient. Oh no, that was Brian's.
Yeah, they should.
The perfect spare, but it was in the channel. That one. So that'll be a 7 for 64.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nate had thrown a strike. Spills 7 on his first ball. Okay, can't get the spare on strike, but an 18 box for Fontaine. Bringing his team back. Drops an 8 in the 8th, and he's at 84. Purdy, after that weird 7 box, gets himself out with a 74 in the 8th. He came in as a substitute for Chris Whittiers.
Yes. I don't vote for any of the big candidates ever.
Right now, it is Jeff Champagne in stripes. Sean McDonald, hero from Stream 1. That's a half.
There's no one I'd rather. Out of those two, there's no one I'd rather.
No, that one. I was taking it back straight and then letting it go left. Maybe he's got 6 back right. It's a little loopy. There's something a little loopy about Sean. I'm not sure. I'm not good enough to say exactly, but I see it. So 5 in that set, 61.
Yeah, I know.
And I believe Jeff got an 8 or 60. Yeah, that might be.
That's just what it is. That's just how it is.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But in reality, at the end of the day,
First pitch for Champagne in the 8th. McDonald's. He's going left, right. Who said that? Yeah. No, this is where your eye, you might see it. I see that there's something there. I can't describe it. McDonald.
I hope she doesn't. I hope they find.
Okay, that was straight. But yeah, he was right. Now he's left. I just don't see. I don't see what's causing it. Nothing's it. Well, he did wipe out the head, but he didn't hit it directly. He got it on a backsplash. That's a 6 for Champagne.
Yeah.
I'm at 66 in the 8th. And an 8 for McDonald. He's up to 69 in the 8th. All right, now Dan Legge, he's the hot bowler right now. He had a couple spares in his last trip. He'll be bowling on left at Susie, Mr. Hot and Cold. Are we going to get the sizzle here? Wow.
You can bowl in my head. You can bowl in my head if you'd like.
You get him on the speed gun. We should be seeing a 40 there, too. Leggy crosses over onto the 1-2 pocket. Beautiful 9 drop in the fill. 75 does more damage to the hopes of the Massholes. For the spare, it's good. He is dialed in.
Sean and I are
You can
having
tell
a good
he's
night.
dialed in, right?
So,
It's not just
honestly, I haven't bowled that well
he's
since.
5-9.
Yeah, I have literally not bowled that well since. Yes. Wow. I'm coming back. I bowled the
Susie left 6 standing, 4 standing for a 6. He's at 56 in
Yeah, I bowled
the
a
7th.
ended up with like 111. Pissed.
No,
Yeah.
55. No, 55.
Like what? Jesus.
7. Leggy, 7.
Yeah.
7 more on the field for Leggy, puts him in 92.
Yeah. I'm excited to try Ellis tonight. It'll be my first time. It's fast. Get it? What fucked you up about it?
Leggy trying for. Oh, nothing wrong with that spot, was there?
Yeah.
That-
Oh, and then you're
that's where I would.
Yeah. That's what I've been having a hard time doing, is going to other houses. and
But
they
he'll
come
be open
back
after
and
the
being like, what?
Because
you go to other houses, you hit just off the head.
A 9 for Susie, an 8 for Leggy.
Whoa. It's a
Leggy's at 100 in the 8th.
Yeah.
Susie at 65.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Well, they were built at 2 different times, so.
Lead is now 21, Mike. Sweet possibilities here.
Yeah. I don't mind
Become
17
probabilities.
when it's 18. Yeah, because you stand alongside.
Troy Fournier has been a good substitution, but that hasn't quite caught fire.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I had some over there.
Troy at 76 through 7. Joey Hutchinson at 72.
Yeah, I know. They are.
Fournier's off on the 3-pin again. Hutchinson finds the head pin, but it splits up into it's like a cocked hat lead. It's like the 3-4.
Yep.
Fournier already threw his second ball. Hutchinson's waiting for the outlaw rides bowler to his left. Throw. Here it comes. For the spare. What a, oh gosh, that was right on the money, wasn't it? All right, 7, Fournier, 83.
Laurie.
Yeah. And the way they are, those could be ICC points right there.
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right, tell me what it is. Tell me. So you got the 1-4-7, right? 1-4-7 and the 1-6-10. Third ball. Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
Your team, you're holding on to a little lead.
I'll be heading out here in a little bit, though.
I agree.
Hey, we're doing a good one.
Steve Lash will have a reasonable spare opportunity. He's got the rail. It's like the 1-2-4. Check our score.
They should be at a 74.
Nate's at 74, not 84? That's trouble.
Should be down 30, 30.
Is the rest right?
84, 74, 66.
Okay, big ball collapse there. He spares in the ninth.
Yeah, everything else is right.
91. The ninth. Kevin Burns is checking our scores. I think we were right.
That should be at 92 in a ball.
And Steve Kelly. I think Kelly had a 9, so he's at 93.
Yep, you're pretty much.
That means it's a 34-pin lead. They are headed to Swingtown here. This is big. You ever been on a team that was undefeated after 4 or 5 matches like that? That'd be Kelly. It's 34. Oh, he's talking about his son. That's right. I got it. That ends up being, with a 5 fill, a 106 for Steve Lash. And
They got a 6.
a 109 for Kelly with a 6 fill. So it's it's a 32-pin lead still, right? 38. 32. That's right. We are confirmed. The total is standing too. The total's getting really at 70 pins, really almost statistically out of reach. Nate can't find it. Birdie needing pins, gets them. No blood there, both bowlers with a 9. 93 in the 9th for Fontaine. 83 in the 9th for Purdy, but critically a 41 pin lead. Is that right? So Fontaine's score has not come up. That's right. Fontaine's only at 83 in the 9th, actually. So now we are correct. Purdy. Good job pinning again. Left a 10-pin standing. Doing what he has to. The lead's still hanging at 32. This is for a 10 and a 93. It'll be a 92 and a 5. I think that was an 88 for Fontaine, right? 92 for Purdy. All right, it's looking grim. Grim for the mash shells. The Leda squad. All right, McDonald finds his object. Got it back. Trip stipper. There's rhythm issues. Both bowlers open. We're down. That 9 from McDonald. 78. Pillow fight continues. 10 for Champagne. He's at 76. And it's 456 to 421. The Massils are in danger of getting swept without cracking 523. Their high score was the second game when they lost 557, 522. I don't think they got it. They're nowhere near it right now. They're at 421. There's a good ball, but it doesn't connect. No. All right. That ended up being a 6 for McDonald and a 9, a 3-pin pickup for Champagne. McDonald, I believe, finished with an 84. 85 is 85 for Champagne. Yep, that's a pillow fight. You get what I'm saying? Mike, well, you know, this is not the way it always is. I believe me, we're here. We're in a 178 right behind us. You know, Josh Taylor. And these guys too have been much hotter. This is just one of those flat, weird. Hatchetmen showed up. They were at least at 85%. I'm afraid of my lanes. The lanes I've been covering have been ice cold too. We've only had 3 140 all yeah. You are? Okay. Well, we'll be recording. And, I don't. You want to stick around? I'm not sure. See if the curse continues. 10? Leggy with a 9.
Is that your first one ever?
Leggy, the hot bowler, just 19 over his box, but on the side, there are only a handful of bowlers over 120 on this side. Okay, so it got slow for a while too. The conditions of the lanes, things got sticky. Norwood Sports Center turned into a dungeon. That's where I go. Right. Portsmouth has cleaned up though in recent years. It's now become the fastest house. No, Portsmouth roll around? Yeah. You're whipping into the walls and the pins go flying back and forth. So that ended up being an 83 for Matt Susi and a 119 for Dan Leggy. He's a great slow bowler. He really Roy with a spare, I believe. It is all over but the count here. And I believe that was a 10 for Hutchinson, clear 10. He's at 90. And help. Good 9 fill for Troy. Strike for Joey. It is over. Troy's still got a ball, but you know we have the 11th rack here. But... Oh wow! There's some action. A 9 fill for Hutchinson gets him up to Hutchinson with a 109.
Where we going next?
Troy Fournier with a 120 to close out. So, the sweep is complete. A 73 pin, roughly. There were some pins missing in the second, but about a 73 pin victory for the Hatchetmen in the total. Final official score is 1594 to 1512.
Which side are you guys, 5 or 6?
We had we could change those on the board, but that's what I'm seeing right here. The official scorekeeper has 1592 to 1512. And an 8-0 sweep. Mike Poulin, thanks for stepping in, Mike. Kevin Burns, couldn't have done it without you. And for the Candlepin Bowling Network, I'm Bob Lee, and we're going to keep recording and he's up tonight, and you'll see him.